Okay, better. Alright, so good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Right now, well, today it's Monday, and right now I am setting up my week. This is something I usually do on Sunday, set up the week. And I kind of did it mentally, but now I'm just like writing it down. Oh gosh, I need to go work out too today. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Good morning for me though. Hi Lee, how are you today? I was mentioning a bit earlier, right now I am writing out plans for the week. I usually do this on Sunday. I did it mentally, but I did not write it down. So I'm going over everything to set myself up for success for the week. Do you guys have any type of like morning routines that you guys do on Mondays specifically? So right now I am doing a bit of social media planning. Not only for myself, but for a few clients as well. What are you doing? Maybe it would help if you guys saw my desk. Oops. Hi. The hat? Are you asking about the hat? Is it Natasha? Are you asking about the hat? Also, good morning, Chauncey. How are you? Do you have any plans today, this morning? For those of you wondering, I am deep conditioning my hair right now, so the hat just gives extra heat, you know what I mean? Sometimes in the mornings, I like to listen to instrumental music. Sometimes I like for it to be silent. Sometimes I like to listen to the city. Right now, it's just quiet. What do you guys prefer? Do you prefer a little bit of soft jazz, a little bit of alternative, a little bit of silence? What's your preference? Oh, I love the backstory, history given. That's how I know you love what you do. You should like speak more about those type of topics. But thank you. I love a good bucket hat, you could say, but this is one of my favorite hats, and it's really warm and cozy. So I'm using it to kind of like sweat in a way, sweat my scalp, so all the good oils can get in. Do you do like little history buffs videos like that? I think you should start. That would be really cool. I feel like people would be very interested in that. Yeah. I like to oil my scalp and my physical hair strands before I wash it. So I like deep, like a hot oil treatment, kind of, in a sense. Same, I will too. I'll have to go listen, honestly. I did not know that Tupac was in a group before he was solo. So I'll have to go and listen. Shock G sounds pretty cool too. Sounds like he would spit heavily and like be very punctual, punchline type of name. That's kind of wild. That's kind of wild. Maybe not at all what I was thinking. I'll definitely listen. I'll give an update next live of what I think of Shock G. The Humpty Dance? Wait, I feel like I know what that is. I know that. I would have to re-listen to it just to make sure, but I'm pretty positive I remember that from my childhood. I remember like my mom doing it, you know. I did not know. If it's what I think it is, I wasn't aware that that was Tupac's group. But also I was just like a kid. So actually I'm doing a little bit of finishing something I started over the weekend. I'm really just structuring content for myself and also for a client that I have. The client that I have is also a music artist, which I feel like you would kind of be interested in because you love music. But I'm really kind of just planning out the week. I love to do that Sunday and Monday. Sunday I kind of think about in my mind what I need to do for the week, what projects I want to work on, or if any new projects come. I usually kind of write it down Sunday, and then Monday is my get it done, my action day. So on Mondays I like to be very heavily structured, heavily organized. So for the rest of the week, Monday to Friday, I'm like leading with whatever energy I started on Monday. And really it starts on Sunday, but Sunday is like the reset and the preparation and the relax and the like get my mind right, you know, for the week. So that is what I'm doing right now. I heard that TikTok is going to be completely unavailable in America starting March 2026. This is just hearsay. I haven't seen any official documents, but I also haven't searched for any official documents. They may be out there, they may not. But I know that if, and most likely it will happen, but if it happens, most of that media traction from the American citizens are going to go on YouTube. I feel like it's just the easiest thing. It's something they know, and I feel like YouTube is doing a really good job of attempting to push their shorts. So I'm kind of going to be gearing up my YouTube to do that. And honestly, YouTube was my first social media love. Like, I didn't really have a MySpace. I didn't have Facebook. I didn't have, what's another social media? I got on Instagram, but not much. Like, wasn't a big social media person, but YouTube was my love. So I started my social media here on YouTube, and honestly, I do want to grow it and post more here and do more vlogs. Not just vlogs though, just like me documenting my process. I want to show you guys behind the scenes of doing photo shoots, creating like an entire set, creating an idea and really bringing it to life. Honestly, I know a lot of you guys may know me as like a model. Some of you guys may know me as a creative director. Some of you guys may know me as that girl that paints. Like, I'm not exactly sure how you guys know me because I do a lot of different things, but really my passions, it's always been to create. I always love to create poetry. I love to create art. I love to take photos. I love to design and creative direct the photos. So I really want to show that more here on my YouTube. And that's the plan. So I'm planning that out right now. Sorry, that was a little bit of a spiel, but you know, get to know a girl a little bit, you know? I feel like my morning devotion, I use my words a lot. I'll wake up, I'll look at the sun, and I'll just thank God for waking me up. I'll thank the sun for rising and waking me up, and I just thank God for creating me, for giving me the opportunity to live a good life, you know? Oh, it's 77 degrees in here, guys. It gets so hot as the sun is rising, and then it cools down. But the sun is literally like right there. So it's like so close, and it beams in here. Starting to get a bit sweaty, just a bit. And I also really want to highlight too here on my channel the importance of just health in every single way, and the importance of loving and caring for yourself no matter what your journey is. Like, my journey is in the very much so creative, maybe entertainment space, but I feel like people who are in that space some of them do, but a lot kind of just show, majority show like the glitz and glamour and the material of that world. But I feel like it's very important to shine a light on the human aspect of it all, the health aspect of it all, the highlighting a reason that isn't so material, but that is mental, that is spiritual, that is just overall good for the Holy Trinity, the mind, body, soul. So that is something I want to bring to you guys and show you as well. Like, yes, I'm doing photo shoots and I'm in the studio and I'm doing music videos, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And yes, some of that might come with glitz and glamour. Some of that might come with different material things. But what's really important and what keeps me grounded and what is true to who I am and the reason why I do it is for my mind, my body, my soul. It's not for the material. It's for that. It's for the greater good of it all. It's for healing, for myself, for the ones around me, for the people around the globe that I can touch in some type of way through healing aspects. That is why I do it, and that's what I want to bring to you guys and show you here on my channel. So I'm just writing all that down right now. Also, something I feel like people have, or something I've constantly gotten a compliment on, it's like my aesthetic. I feel like I have a pretty consistent aesthetic, whether it be physically, my appearance, whether it be in my home, you know, just the smallest little details I feel like align with my aesthetic. And that is something I do want to bring to social media as well and kind of teach people. I've been working behind the scenes for some time on a book. It's more like a workbook. It's kind of like something you fill out. But it's a branding workbooklet, and that is something I also work on in the mornings here. It's gonna come to you guys one day soon, within the next couple of months. It's so interesting talking about it because I've been working on it for, I want to say, close to 2 years now. So it's kind of cool speaking about it on the internet. Okay. I actually was on live a little earlier. On my iPad, and it was so weird. It was nice. It was nice, but my messages, like the text messages from you guys, kept disappearing. And I was like, well, what is going on? Like, so I had to swap devices. I couldn't get it to stay on the screen like how it does on my phone. Yeah, definitely. Honestly, the morning is for me is like perfect time to get my sunlight. Like, it makes me so happy, genuinely. If I don't get sunlight in the morning, I can tell. I be real moody. Really moody. And it's been cloudy the last like 3 days. And I have not been excited about it. Like, I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's nature, you know, but yeah, it's been like raining, cloudy, but still hot and muggy, so I'm really thankful that it's not cloudy today. Okay, so this is like a little health check for everyone. Who takes vitamins in here? And if you don't want to participate, obviously you don't have to. But like, it's so important to take vitamins. It's so important because the quality of the food, at least here in America, it's not the best. Like, even if you're eating whole foods, the whole foods aren't as nutritious as they are intended to be, or as they were created to be, I should say. I'm gonna be switching up my vitamins and what I take daily. But MBS, what's MBS? Fill me in, fill me in. Vitamin C, yeah, that's so good. So, I have like vitamin C oil. I should start like putting a little drop in my water. I really like spirulina. I also take vitamin D and vitamin K together. And I've been taking B13 lately. But I can't really tell like how that's affecting me, to be honest. And then I have to take iron, but I need to speak with my doctor about that, because I feel like I need like a higher medical grade. MBS, well, I don't know the context. You mean like on the internet? On like, honestly, to me, MBS sounds like an accredited writing. Like you're writing something and it has to be, it sounds like a format of a writing to me. But it also, I don't know. I have no idea. Something I said earlier today has to be, yeah. Hi, A. How are you? I'm still thinking though. I was talking about art. I was also talking about, oh yeah, I was talking about branding. I was talking about what's important besides the material things. I am from America, specifically a valley in the Midwest of America. Where are you from? I'm getting hungry, guys. It's almost time for breakfast. Albania. I've heard of Albania before, but I don't know what Albania is known for. Like, are you guys known for your terrain? Do you guys have forest, desert? Like, what's the geography like there? Also, MBS. It's the most beautiful country. Oh. Okay, so if I were to visit Albania, what would you recommend I do there? Also, I'm not sure about MBS. I'm gonna be really honest. Okay, so I need a guide. I need to go to the beaches and forests and eat all the traditional dishes. Gotcha. Noted. I love food, so I will ensure that I eat everything. Everything necessary. And I also do love a great forest, and I love beaches as well. Sounds like the perfect place where you get the best of both worlds, like beautiful beaches, beautiful forests, and beautiful food. I'm there. Thank you. Nice. What is the seasons like? Do you guys have rain seasons in Albania? Is there like times where tourists come and then when tourists don't come? I like to go places when there isn't a lot of tourists around. Nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm smart, but sometimes I'm a ditz. Because that's like so obvious, right? Mind, body, soul. And I said it. Oh my gosh, I literally, but this is how like ditzy I am, okay? I literally just looked it up on the internet. I didn't even look at our chat. I didn't even look at our chat. But when I looked it up, it said mortgage-backed securities, and I was like, wait, what's going on here? There's gotta be something more. Yes, so I'm planning my day this week. I'm planning my week for the day. And I have a lot of different projects. I won't say a lot, I say like 3. Maybe even 4. I could really keep adding on because the amount of project ideas I have just sitting in my journal it feels infinite, to be honest. But currently, right now, I'm planning 3 to 4 different projects and just making sure we hit the mark for each one. This project I was talking about earlier, my branding project, I've been working on it for about 2 years now, and I need to set like the day, the publishing date. And once I set that date, it's gonna be a little crazy back here, but I know everything just, they took everything. Also, I didn't like write down the places they said to visit. I was planning on screenshotting it for later, but it's gone. So I can't. Hopefully they're well. Oh gosh. I'm gonna sit down now. I've been standing all this time. I like to stand too in the mornings when I first wake up. I don't know, kind of just get my body activated. But it's time to sit down. I'm gonna bring you guys closer since I'm sitting. I also have to like get to the gym, guys. Like I really have not been at the gym, and I feel like I'm starting to lose the gains that I worked so hardly on, and I don't want that to happen, so I need to get back to the gym. Yeah, I wrote down like, I think it was Tehran, and then it was Tehran and somewhere else to visit. I'll look it up, but honestly, I'm like looking at everything and I'm giving myself 4 weeks to do something, and I feel like that's too much time, but I'm learning this thing to be like gracious with myself. I feel like me as a boss to myself, because you know, when you're running your own business or doing your own business ventures for yourself, you're your own boss. Like no one is around to tell you what to do. I feel like I can be very harsh and a little bit unreasonable at times. But also I feel like I am very reasonable with myself at times, but not. I don't know. I just know what I'm capable of, so I genuinely push myself to the max. But also I need to understand my own boundaries. I'm like creating boundaries with myself. It's interesting. But yeah, I'm excited. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, that's a great schedule. That is a great schedule. I was gymming like I kind of just slowly began to increase my days. So I'd go like 2 times a week, then 3 times a week, and then I started going 5 times a week. And then I would go like 5 times a week, but then 2 to 3 days out of the week, I would go twice in a day. But from going that much, and then now just like, it's been days since I've been to the gym. No, weeks, actually, weeks. It's been weeks. It's been weeks. So it feels weird. It feels really weird. I've been wanting to like go outside and jog outside early in the morning before the sun rises. And I usually wake up, but I just haven't gotten to the part of jogging outside. Oh. That's like the fifth yawn. I slept for 5 hours. But I don't know why I haven't done it, to be honest. It's an odd thing. For some reason, I feel like if I jog outside on the concrete, I'm going to get shin splints, which could be some validity to that. I could, and sometimes I do. I do little calisthenics here and there, but like a full workout, no, I can't. I like to lift too, like use weights. I don't have weights here. One day I'll have a gym at home. One day, that's the goal. But right now, I don't. Oh, you're fine. Calisthenics is like, it's when you do workouts, but you don't use weights or anything. It's kind of just like your body weight. So if I were to like stand here and go like this, like really slowly and really controlled, that's calisthenics. Or have you ever seen like videos of the gym bros outside on like kind of like a jungle gym, and they're like lifting themselves up, they're like doing pull-ups slowly like that, but I kind of do my own version. So I will do like, I don't know, 20 high knees, one leg at a time in a row. So like, I'm gonna demonstrate because I need to be doing it anyways. But I'll like stand here and I'll be like doing this, and I'm engaging my core and my hip, and I'm like, and sometimes I'll kick it out, you know what I mean? Like, and then I'll just do like other stuff, you know, depending on the muscles I want to target. But that's what the calisthenics are. Oh my gosh, I keep yawning. I am, yeah, actually guys, I'm gonna be getting off soon. I just like to let everyone know I'm not getting off right now, but like within the next 5 minutes I'll be getting off, so I can go outside and jog and go to the gym because I need to work out. Bad. Yes, I do see results. I do see results. So I used to be really athletic. Well, I still am athletic, but I was very active, let me say. I was very, very active. I was extremely strong when I was active because I was like constantly doing things that made me use my muscles. So for instance, I used to tumble, and in order for you to do backflips, it takes muscles. It takes muscles. So after years of not doing that type of stuff, I realized I was getting weaker. Like things that I would be able to carry or pick up or move with no thought became heavy, and I was like, oh no, this is not good. Like I'm literally physically becoming weak. And so I can tell my strength is coming back. A lot of people see me and they look at me and they're like, you don't need to work out, you're too small. And I was like, no, I'm not working out to be skinny. I'm working out to be strong. I'm working out to, you know, ensure that my muscles are active and alive in order for me to function in the way that I want at a high level, in order to be in tune with my body. My muscles need to be at their best. So that's why I work out. I definitely do see results, and I mean, of course, I build muscle and the body does come with with the workouts, but also the strength comes, the mental structure comes, the dedication, the focus, the discipline comes. And that's what's really important for me, to have strong mental discipline. If you have strong mental discipline, it works. It works wonders for your entire life, not just your physical, but your mental and all of the above. So yeah. It's so weird though. I feel like my body, I had like a body goal in mind, you know? But my body is just so beautiful that it's gonna do what it wants to do. It's not gonna do, it's not gonna follow any body trend, and I appreciate that and I love that about myself, and I wouldn't change it. Yeah, that's just something I want to instill within myself. I personally am not one to judge anyone who does plastic or goes under the knife at all, but I know it's something I don't want to do for myself ever. And in order to do that, it's genuinely, you genuinely have to decide to love yourself. Yes, work out for strength. Are my parents together? No, not at all. My parents are not together. Honestly, I don't think I've ever really saw my parents together, to be honest, like in a relationship, or more so in my memory of that, because they were at times. Like, I do have pictures of, like, we have a few family pictures together when I was a kid, but no, they're not. They're both married, remarried, married to other people, different people. But I am both of my parents' eldest child, and they both have their different kids in their marriage and things like that. But it's interesting because I have so many siblings, and all of my siblings, well, not all, but 97% of my siblings have like a pair. So of where they have two parents, like the same two parents, but I'm the only kid who only has my two parents, and that's it. But yeah, no, my parents aren't. My mom raised me by herself for some time, and it was just me and her. We were two peas in a pod, and then, you know, she went and did her own thing, did her own life. But it's so interesting because I am like a big sister. I'm the eldest sister, and I have many siblings now. But growing up as a kid, for a really long time, I was the only child. So I have, it's like I have only kid syndrome, but I have like so many siblings. It's so interesting. Yeah, I am. I'm their only child. I'm their only child. I'm my parents' only kid. And I was an only child for, I was an only child until I was about, let me do some mental math here. No way, that's right. Hold on a second. How old is, hold on. Beso. Maine. Oh wow, thank you, Maine. That's so sweet of you. I love all of my rays. Okay. I would say till I was about 12. No math, no calculator necessary. I was the only kid until I was about 12. Maybe 14. No, 12 sounds right. But I didn't live with my siblings that were being born. Like, I lived with my mom, and it was just me and my mom until I was like 16, 17. And around that time, 16, 17, I had a lot of siblings all at once, but I was definitely an only child until I was a teenager. So then all my siblings kind of came at once. Interesting. Okay, so everyone that asks me how old I am, I tell them to guess first, and then I'll tell you if you got it right or not. And where are you from, Mean? Are you from Brazil? No, I don't speak Albanian. What is that? Is that the language in Albania? It's like just Albanian? Or is it something different? Honestly, that's something I wish I knew. Like, I wish I knew how to speak like every language there is to speak. I feel like that's such a superhero move, or a super, like a special ability. Ooh, that's so interesting. That's very interesting. You're close. You're in the range. But I will say to everyone that a lady never tells her age. Never tells her age. Huh. No comment. Honestly, you have a point there. You got a point. You got a point. I didn't like bring upon the challenge, you know. I gave it a wager. I gave a wager, but what I said was factual. It was factual. A lady never tells her age. Have you guys ever seen The Nanny? Fran Fine. I'm gonna be like Fran. Where will I spend my vacation? I'm glad I could make you laugh this glorious morning, because honestly, everyone deserves a good laugh that brings a tear. And I think there is a mosquito in my house eating on me, and I am so sick of it. Like, I have a mosquito bite in the most itchiest place on my ankle. I feel like the ones on your ankle itch the most. Like anywhere else I can ignore it, but the ankle biters, oh, they get me. But Maine, if you're asking where I'm gonna spend my vacation, I'm not sure. I had someone from Albania on earlier. They told me Albania is the best place to visit. It's very beautiful and that I should go. So maybe I should visit there. What do you think? Oh my gosh. Yeah, this mosquito bite is, I gotta forget about it. You gotta forget about it. Hi, Maine. But yeah, I need to go run. I'm getting like giddy, but I need to like write down a few more things. I know, right? It's so interesting. It's so interesting, like the way the algorithm has been pushing. Like I'll be in India, and then I've been in Albania, and then I also feel like I'd be in Brazil. And then of course America, but I've been in India a lot, so Albania is new. I'm intrigued about that though, but I don't know. I'm curious what language they speak in Albania. Yeah, it's Albanian. Okay. Southern Tosk and Northern Gig. I don't know if I've heard anyone speak Albanian. Do I like Albania? To be honest, I learned today that Albania has beautiful forests and beautiful beaches, and those are one of my favorite natural things. So I'd say so far yes. And I heard you guys have really great traditional dishes. I love food, so I'd be willing to visit. Like, I want to travel the world and see different cultures, see different things. That is something that God literally sent an angel to tell me, that I have to travel the world, so I know I have to do it before I leave this earth. So tell me what's your favorite like traditional Albanian dish? I will. See, I read it. Mind by school. I read it that time, so we're on the same page. I got you. We'll remember. Your gift in the lamp is safe and secure. And I do have a sister, actually. I have two little sisters. When I say little, I mean little. Like my family is very vast and they're young. Do you have any siblings? A sister or brother? Hi. Do I like getting on live? I do. Honestly, I think it's just it's therapeutic for me in a way. I had gone through some things in life that I didn't realize at the time, but it was making me very anxious. So those different anxieties kind of built up, stacking on top of each other, one after another. And then I realized that all these different anxieties were kind of making me afraid to just be who I am and speak the way I speak, and life is a form of therapy for me. So I think everyone who comes on here and listens and talks and just vibes out with me is truly a blessing. And thank you, Basil. I appreciate that. Literally, that's me right now. I'm about to put up on the wall what I just wrote down. I'm a very visual person, so in order for me to get it done, I need to see it. So I like to write down my plans and put them on the walls. So I'm gonna get my tape. Honestly, I usually keep it in the drawer, but oddly enough, I don't see it. just needed to stand up and get it. Am I going to the beach? Honestly, yes. I'm actually going to be going on a family vacation. I don't know if I should go on this family vacation now because I feel like I have a lot of work that I want to get done. And honestly, I could probably just do it on vacation, but I don't know. I feel like I should be responsible and stay home. But my mom is like, she wants me to come so bad on this family vacation. So I'm probably going to, yeah. But we'll see. We'll see. I feel like the next few days is going to determine whether I go or not. I don't know. I don't have a favorite beach. And I'm going to say this because I feel like I haven't gone to all the beaches possible. Like, I need to go to beaches around the globe and then tell you. But for right now, we're just going to a beach in Florida, in America, on the coast. But maybe I'll have to see some beaches in Albania. What's your favorite beach in Albania? Crystali? It sounds pretty. I'll have to check it out. I need to get a dry erase board. Okay guys, now I am officially getting off. I am going to get some breakfast and get into my gym clothes, go to the gym, come back here and do a little bit more of some creative planning. Yeah, that's it. And for those of you who don't know, maybe you do know, maybe you don't know, I go live quite frequently. I do just go live randomly, so I tell everyone to turn on their notifications so you can be notified of when I'm going live exactly, and I will be here. Until next time, I love you guys, and I'll see you later.